Good morning, grade 7. Let's start with the second term from topic 9, and that is direct proportion and inverse proportional. Now, see, students, if I have number of books as 1, 2, 4, 7, and their cost is like this, same type of book. So, cost of one book is 5 rupees. What will be cost of two books? It will be 10 rupees because one is 5. Cost of 4 will be 20. Cost of 7 will be 35. If I want to buy 10 books, I have to give them 50 rupees. Okay, so as the number of books go on increasing, cost also goes on increasing. So if one quantity is increasing, other is also increasing. When one increases, other also increases. Or if one decreases, other also decreases. Then we say two quantities are in direct proportion. What is direct proportion? If one increases, other also increases. If one decreases, other also decreases. So if we write number of books as x and cost as y, we say that x is directly proportional to y. This is the proportionality sign. Now if I want to remove this proportionality sign and put equal to sign, then I have to add one constant. So this also can be written as x is equal to ky, where k is constant of variation or proportion. And what is k? If I find out k, it will be x. Between k and y there is multiplication. If I move y, it will go upon y. That means x upon y ratio will always be k is constant. So what you have to remember? In direct proportion, what remains constant? Always ratio remains constant. Now let us check. Let us take ratio of this. What will be the first ratio? First ratio is 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5. What is second ratio? 2 upon 10. 2 ones are and 2 fives are. It is again 1 upon 5. Or it can be 4 upon 20, which will be again 4 ones are, 4 fives are. Again 1 upon 5. See how ratio is remaining constant? See, 7 upon 35. 7 ones are, 7 fives are. Again it is 1 upon 5. So always remember, in direct proportion, what is constant? Ratio is constant. You take ratio of these two, it will always be constant, 1 upon 5. Okay? So this you can call, this is equation of direct proportion, and k value is x upon y. This is also called as equation of direct proportion. Alright? X is equal to ky. Now depending upon this, let us solve few problems. We'll start with exercise 37. Okay. So if 7 kgs of onions cost rupees 140, how much must we pay for 12 kg of onions? So now we are doing exercise 37. Very easy, students. See now. First of all, exercise set 37. When like this problems comes, first you have to identify whether it is direct or inverse proportion. We have not learnt yet inverse, but you have understood what is direct. Okay, now see, 7 kgs onion, 140 rupees. So 12 kgs onions, how many rupees? If number of kgs are increasing, cost will also increase. So first you have to identify what is the proportion. We may say it is direct proportion. So first answer I am writing. First sentence should be identifying which type of proportion it is. So as onion kgs increase, cost also increase. So first we will write it is direct proportion. And once it is direct proportion, what is constant? Ratio is constant. Alright. Okay, so let us take for example x and y. These are the two. So x1 and y1 we can say, and x2 and y2. What is x2 and x1? x1 and x2 are kgs of onion, and y1 and y2 are rupees. These are the two quantities. Now we will substitute 7 kgs of onion. x1 is how much? 7. If x1 is 7, it cost 140 rupees. If x1 is 7, how much rupees? It is 140. Are you understanding me? Okay. How much must we pay for 12 kg of onion? Now kgs, x2 is how much? 12. So what should be the cost? Now what is constant? Ratio is constant. So you will write x1 upon x upon y ratio should be constant. So x1 upon y1, this is constant. No, we have seen is equal to x2 upon y2. Now substitute. X1 is how much? 7. How much is y1? 140. Which will be equal to, how much is x2? 12. We have to find y2. What is the cost of 12 kg of onions? Now cross multiply. After cross multiplying, what we get, that is 7 into y2 will be equal to 140 into 12. We have to find y2. We will shift 7 that side. Here there is multiplication. If we shift 7, it will go in division. So we have y2 will be equal to 140 into 12 upon 7. 7 ones are 7 twos are 14 and this 0 over here. 12 twos are 24. 24 and this 0 gives out 240. So naturally, if this is 7 and it is 140, if this is 12, see 140 is double 20 times of 7, no? So this also will be 20 times of 12. That comes out to be rupees 240. So what is the cost? You may say it is 240 rupees. Have you understood? So always write like this, kgs and rupees. Okay? Is this clear? So there are different varieties how you can write. Anyways, ratio is always going to remain constant. See, I will tell you another method of writing this table. Or you can write this table in this way. See. You can write here. Instead of writing here rupees and kg, you write here rupees. Sorry, kgs. Kg and here rupees. Like this also you can do. Kg is what? X1, X2. Rupee is Y1, Y1, Y2. How much was x1? x1 was nothing but 7. So this you may write, this is equal to, so make box like this. x1 is equal to 7. y1 is 140. x2 is 12. So how much is y2? So x1 upon y1, 7 upon 140. Directly you will get. 7 upon 140 is 12 upon y2. Ratio of this to ratio of this to. Is this clear? So choice is yours. You write kg rupees like this, or you can write kg and rupees like this also. Okay? So ratio of x and y is constant, you remember this. Shall we go to the next problem? Now let's go for next problem. 600 rupees buy 15 bunches of feed. Rupees is how much? 600. 600 rupees. It is going to buy bunches how much? 15 bunches. So x1, y1. Okay, rupees x1, x2, same, bunches y1, y2. Now, how many will 1280 rupees buy? Rupees now x2 is 1280. And this will be question mark. Okay, now more the bunches, more will be the cost. So first, your sentence should be what? It is direct proportion. So, ratio will be constant. Therefore, x1 upon y1 will be equal to x2 upon y2. Now substitute 600 upon 15 will be equal to 1280 upon y2. Okay? Now let us cross multiply. So it is 600 into y2 will be equal to 1280 into 15. We want to find y2, so this will go in division. So what will be y2? y2 is equal to 1280 into 15 upon 600. 0, 0. Got. Okay? 15 ones are 15 fours are 60. Alright? 4 ones are 4 threes are 12. Okay? And 4 twos are 8. So how much will be y2? It is going to buy how many bunches? 32 bunches. Is this clear? I hope you are understanding. Now look at third problem. Number of cows are increasing from 9 to 12. So food supplement in kg, more number of cows, they will require more. So they are in direct proportion. Now 13 kg and 500 grams, that means 13.5 kg. Because 500 grams is half kg. So 13.5 is 13 and half kg. Now because it is direct proportion, ratio will be constant. X1 upon Y1 equal to X2 upon Y2. So 9 upon 13.5 is 12 upon Y2. Cross multiply. You get Y2 is equal to 12 into 13.5 upon 9. 3 3s are 3 4s are 3 1s are 3 4.5s are. See 3 4s are 12, 1.5, below 5 you take 15, 3 5s are 15. So at the end you get 4.5 into 4, which is equal to 18 kg. Is this clear? So please pause the video wherever possible and take down each and every step. That's all for today from my side, students. Remaining problems and inverse proportion we will see in next video. Thank you.